Hey, Chris Zaldain here. Line selection is so critical and so key when you're spy baiting. Man, I've talked to a lot of guys on the Bassmaster Elite Series trail that, man, I just lost a 6-pound smallmouth on a spy bait, you know, and you hear a lot of horror stories of guys losing fish on, you know, these small number 8 hooks on these spy baits. This spy bait, hard spy bait, it's really popular up north. Some guys catch them on spotted bass down in Georgia. And it's very important with the original spy bait here to throw straight fluorocarbon, simply because straight fluorocarbon has got a little bit of stretch to it. Again, size 8 hooks, those are tiny treble hooks. There are blades, propellers on either end that, you know, that basically blocks those hook points at times. Whenever you're throwing a hard spy bait, you want a long soft rod. I like a 7.5 foot, like a 2-power rod or a medium rod. Straight fluorocarbon is an absolute must if you plan on landing big smallmouth, big spots on the original hard spy bait. Now let me throw something else at you, soft spy baiting. I had a really good tournament during the 2019 Elite Series season on Lake Tenkiller. And I went behind guys throwing what I call soft spy bait. And basically what this is, it's a Megabass Okashira screw head, and it's got a propeller on the in between the head and the swim bait. There's a long blade and a short blade. Every rotation, bop, 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 bop. It just emits a nice vibration, little bit of flash, and I pair this with a 3-inch spark shad swim bait. Now, we're not going to use straight fluorocarbon on this setup simply because this is a size 2/0 single hook, and again, the flash, the vibration, it's basically a soft spy bait, and I'm going to use that braid to fluorocarbon. Again, 15-pound test, smack down in high vis green, that flash green color, and I'm going to up my leader size to 10 or even 12-pound test Tatsu leader with that nice FG knot. Little bit heavier rod with the soft spy bait simply because it's just swim baiting and you've got that single hook there. So next time you've got some big smallmouth bass up on these flats or big spotted bass on some rocks, consider throwing a soft spy bait instead of the original hard spy bait. But remember, with a hard spy bait, you have to throw straight fluorocarbon, straight Tatsu, or straight Invisex, 8-pound, 6-pound test. And with the soft spy bait, go with that braid to fluorocarbon. You will land almost 100% of those fish.